Hey, so I'm going to check out adding some magnets to these existing pickups, and we'll see what happens. So stick around. I have this Squire Strat with some Duncan design pickups in it that I took out of another Strat. I cobbled it together from a few different parts and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of these rare earth pickups, the Neodymium jobbies, and I picked these up. They were the super magnet things. Grab one. It's like a little square thing with a little magnet at the end. It's a little disc stuck into it, and you use it to like post artwork and stuff on the fridge from the kids, and when they get like A's on tests and stuff. So all I did was I went through and pulled out 6 of them. So I have the little tiny magnets, and they are like a 1/4 inch in diameter. It looks like slightly less than a 1/4 inch in diameter, and a little less than 3/32 of an inch in height. So metric, of course, everything's easier. 2 millimeters thick and 6 millimeters in diameter. So of course everything metric is easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these magnets, just really simple, I'm just going to put them right on top of the pole pieces, and we'll see how it sounds. So obviously the height of the pickup, if I just stick them on, it's going to be much closer to the string, so that's going to change the sound dramatically. So unfortunately my ruler, the metric starts in a little bit, but the imperial inches and stuff starts right at the very end. So I measured, and it's 3/32 from the bottom of each string, the 2 outside E's. So it's even across both of them. So 3/32. So I'm going to first play the guitar. You already heard it with the distortion. So I'll play with distortion again, and then I'll play it clean. Then I'm going to add the pickups, screw the pickup, add the magnets, screw the pickup down so that the top of the magnets is at 3/32 of an inch from the string, so that has the magnets at the exact same height that they are now. And then I'll play through distorted and clean, and we'll see how the differences stack up. Okay, so first the distorted sound, which you heard at the beginning of the so I like it. It's kind of a thicker, I like these pickups a little bit thicker than a standard Strat kind of a thing. Okay, and then clean. I can turn it up a little bit. Okay, so all I'm going to do is the bridge pickup for this video and everything. I added the magnets, dialed the pickup down a bit, and fooled around a little bit, and I was actually a little bit surprised. it's definitely, the magnets are definitely stronger, because when I was measuring it with the steel ruler to get the height correct, it definitely had more pull on the steel ruler. I'm surprised that the sound isn't necessarily louder. It's maybe a little less, excuse me, maybe a little less output. That could be because the coils are further away from the strings. The magnet tops are the exact same distance, but the coils are a little further away, and that can change things. So that may have something to do with it, I don't know. It sounds a little clearer, it sounds a little rounder, not as, I guess, sort of screechy trebly. It wasn't really screechy trebly, but it sort of rounded out the highs and seemed to tighten up the lows a little bit. So, let's listen. So that's distorted and clean. Clean is where I really heard like a bigger difference. Before, there was a little bit of, it was sort of distorting the amp a little bit. Now it's not. Now it's clearer and kind of rounder. I'm trying to stick right around the same area of the neck and all that. Okay, so now I'm going to edit the video and put them side by side. Thanks for watching the video, and hope it helps somebody. I'm surprised. I thought it would sort of tame some of the highs, and I thought it would kind of beef up the mids and the lows, which it did, but I thought it would give it more output too, and it seems to have maybe lessened the output a little bit. I don't know, I'm going to have to kind of play around back and forth a little bit, listen to the video myself and see side by side. But I might leave them, I don't know. If I'm going to leave them, what I will do is take the plastic cover off. They're slightly bigger than the pole pieces, so drill the holes in the cover slightly larger, and then put them onto the pole pieces, put the cover on it. Well, actually, before I put them on, line them all up perfectly, put the cover on to make sure that they're all lined up, carefully take the cover off, and then wick a little bit of super glue into where the new magnet is touching the top of the pole piece, and that'll hold the new magnets on. Then if I put a little spacer at each end underneath the pickup cover, and just like a little piece of plastic or whatever taped on or glued on, whatever, and then put the cover on, it will retain the single coil look. It won't, because right now it looks like there's 6 magnets sitting on top of the pole pieces, and even where the pole piece was flush, the magnet's sticking up, 3/32 of an inch. So if I sort of put a little spacer, that'll recess them down into the pickup cover a little bit, and it'll retain the look of single coil pickups. But I don't know, I'm going to have to play with it and see which one I like. So anyway, hope this helped, and by all means, click below and subscribe and all that, and there should be little things popping up in the video here, annotations at the end to subscribe and all of that. So, thanks, and see you soon.